Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of my Fallout New Vegas review. So we're gonna go and look at the bad side of Fallout New Vegas. Now I assure you there's not much to talk about here, but anyway, the bad side is, reviews are good side and bad side, so we're gonna start with the cons. What the developers tried to implement here in the game was the mod system, the weapon mod system. And for some reason, I felt that was very lackluster. I mean, you had to check every. There was no real way to see all your mods and figure out what mod's the best mod and all that stuff. And it seemed like there was maybe one mod per weapon. And I don't know. There's something about the mod system that I didn't like. It's hard to put into words, but anyway, definitely need if they want to continue doing that, they should improve it. Anyway, I also thought if you watch my playthrough, you'll know the last boss was fucking hard. I tried to beat him a bunch of times, and basically it's not the kind of hard that challenges you and makes you think and that sort of thing, but it's the hard that the guy needs so many fucking bullets hammered into him that it's just when is the shit over? When can I finally beat this guy and finish the game? So that was a significant turn off for me, I gotta say, about this game. I know bosses are a very hard thing to do in games. If a boss is too challenging, then gamers pissed off. If the boss is too easy, then the gamer's like, what the fuck? If the boss is kind of in the middle, not easy but not hard, and it's like, what the fuck? So I understand it's a very hard thing to get right, bosses, but for example in Portal 2 and Portal, the boss was pushover. But in this game, the boss was like a fucking badass. So anyway, that's about the boss. There's something also about the VATS system. The VATS in this game that's somehow I didn't get. I was trying to target a robot at one point. This one type of robot, and I literally couldn't target the head. The game literally was not moving my target marker over to the head. And I was like, what the fuck? So the VATS was really unresponsive. It wouldn't go where I wanted it to. So it's kind of a downside, I think. I also think how at the end everything came together, and it's not really at the end of the game story-wise, so everything came together. It's not really what I wanted. And people might say, yeah, well, you picked the wrong choices while you were playing the game. The thing is, I couldn't really predict what my choices would do, and it kind of wrapped up, and it all came together suddenly, and also kind of a wrapped up ending. And I don't think necessarily needed to happen. I don't think necessarily every game needs to be wrapped up like that. There might be a minor conflict, and then the factions keep living in in tension or whatever. I think how the ending, how it came together, I just didn't like that. I don't know how to describe it. Anyway, that's pretty much all of my cons, and well, not all of them. The ones I wrote down. Basically, the score for this game got very, very close to a 9. But you've got to consider that a 9 out of 10 is 10 is perfect. Yeah, 10 is a perfect score, and a 9 is if the game gets a 9, it's a candidate for Game of the Year. Yeah, it's a candidate for either one of the top 2 or top 3 places for Game of the Year for me. That's how it works for me. It's a very good game. And I quite like Fallout New Vegas. I felt like it was, at some points I was like, yeah, I'm going to give this game a 9 when I review it. But sometimes I was like, fuck this, I'm going to give this game an 8 or a 7. So for me, a 9 has to really be a consistent feeling that I want to give it a 9. Or it's just not, there's something that's missing to give it a 9. So I'm going to give this game an 8.5, a fucking damn good score. 8.5 is a very, very high score. I mean, It's 2.5 from 10, which is perfect, so it's really damn good. And let's say an average game gets a 5, and a perfect game gets a 10, and a really good game gets a 9, and this game was just, it just fell a little bit short of a 9. But that's the thing, I don't like giving I don't like giving scores because it's too simple. It's just a number for the whole experience. So anyway, that's my score for Fallout New Vegas, 8.5. If you agree with it, great. If you don't agree with it, then I'd be happy to have a discussion in the comments about it. But please keep it mature, and please keep it, you know, in the realms of acceptable. So thanks for watching this Fallout New Vegas review. I'll see you guys another time.